AC Guy 1948 here, working on the Case Model L again. Here's what the solution to the problem is, at least the one I came up with, because this was all broken off down here. And I guess you could always cut this off up here, re-roll tin, weld it in, but I don't have all the tools to do that. I don't even have a dolly to really hammer this out good, and it's going to need a lot of help if I'm going to try and make this perfect. It ain't going to be perfect. I was going at it with that underneath, and I had a piece of round stock I was kind of hitting underneath with, and it's not real ideal, my setup, but I got it a little bit better. At least got this straightened out. It needs to be straightened out on the other side too, and the other side's going to need this done as well. Well, I did. I cut out a piece of metal, just a rough cut piece of metal, lined it up with these 3 holes, and then came up here and drilled 4 holes because this one was so bad. It's all ripped out up in here. If you can see it, I'm trying to look at the camera. But it's all tore out, so I got that in there. All these bolts are temporary at the moment. I'm going to get all matching ones when I put it back together right. But this is just to make sure it'll all fit together good. But and to stiffen it while I work on it, because everything, I'd hit it up there and everything down here would go wah 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 wah, and then it'd just warp it even worse. So yeah, it's going to need some yeah, this thing is definitely not going to look perfect. You see all the dings up in there. This right here looks kind of like it. Here's the curve, and it's like it gets high and then it gets really low, and then it's that way almost all the way down, but it slowly curves back to where the way it should be, and then it's dented again, and it starts curving back, and then we get down into the bottom. So I've pounded around on that, trying to get this brought up and that down, and or maybe that needs to, no, this has to come up a little. But anyway, I've messed around with it some, and I might mess around with it some more, but at least try and get this straightened out a little bit. I don't know, it feels like I'm fighting a losing battle on this. Look at how dinged up it is under there. And then when I fix it, it's going to get drove around, and rocks and dirt and everything are just going to mess it up again. So I'm not missing out on too much of having a really nice one. And then I came over here and messed with this piece. Garden Tractor Boy, and they're a YouTuber on here. Go check him out. He does bowling stuff. He's pretty neat stuff he does. But told me how to cut out a new piece of metal, and it could be done, but I just took the grinder to that. A little bit of Bondo in that. She'll look good. I kind of went a little too far there, but I think that's what happened. It was probably vibrating on this. This tin, I just don't think it's very great stuff. Or, well, it's old. It's old, and that thing shakes when it runs, so everything shakes. So that's going to need a little tack weld on it, too. But, yeah, I took it, and there was no rough spot down here. Ground that down, ground that down. Definitely looks better than it did. As the saying goes, grinder and paint make me the welder I ain't. And, yeah, up under there, that's kind of what we started with. So, alright, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.